Sometimes it's natural for us to get into the weeds when it comes to our retirement planning, but is that really beneficial? And what are the benefits of a more comprehensive vantage point? Well, joining me right now is Charleston's retirement coach. It's Brandon Bowen. Brandon is the CEO and founder of Bowen Financial Group. He's also a popular radio show host right here in the Low Country. Brandon, you're looking spiffy today. You dressed up for us.
Oh, thank you. I got to meet with clients at some point, right?
Yes, you look good.
Thanks.
Tell me more about, we were talking about a helicopter view of our retirements. Why is that beneficial for us?
Yeah, helicopter. So, Aaron, have you ridden in a helicopter before?
I don't know. I'm terrified of heights, so I have not. I've been in planes.
Yeah,
I've had the
planes, yes.
But no helicopters.
Yeah, I mean, planes is similar, right? But I guess a helicopter, you're a bit lower, and and if you're scared of heights, it's a little bit scarier, I think.
Sure.
But the vantage point is what I'm getting at. It's totally different when you even downtown Charleston here, you see that helicopter running around, flying around all the time. And it's a different vantage point when they fly over the bridge right there, because we see the bridge in one direction all the time, right? And so getting a different vantage point can help you see a lot of things. Same thing with college football coaches, right?
Yeah.
You've got defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators. They like to go up in the box so they can see the whole field, see opportunities over here, as opposed to being down on the field, you might miss stuff, right? So the same thing is true with your finances. You need a view from up top.
Right. I love how you give us the best visuals when it comes to talking about retirement. So when we talk about this, up high view, comprehensive view of everything, would your retirements or your financial advisor kind of be like your co-pilot, if you will, in financial planning?
Yeah.
Is that how you look at it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say coach. That's
okay.
kind of why we've coined here Charleston's retirement coach, because that's what I believe we do as an advisor best. A great coach, you think, I love Dabo, I'm a Clemson fan, but if you like Will Muschamp or whoever, Nick Saban, right? A coach puts their players in the best position to win. Okay, that's the easiest way to explain what a great coach does. And that's what an advisor should do for you, should put you in the best position to win, considering all of our threats, right? Of market risk and inflation and things like that. So, but one of the biggest mistakes, let me talk about one big mistake that I see all the time. When people come in, I could tell you plenty of stories, but let's say a husband and wife, they call in either from TV or from our radio show, and they say, hey, Brandon, we want to get a second opinion. We've been working hard. We're maybe 2 years from retirement. Give us, a second opinion like a doctor, right, on what we're doing. And so what I find is, let's assume that they want to be in a 60-40 risk profile, okay? So that would mean 60% in high risk and 40% low risk. That's very balanced. That's great. I can get behind that. But here's the problem, is I see them in a 60-40 blend in all of their accounts, right? They're tax deferred, maybe their brokerage or individual accounts, and their Roth IRAs. That's wrong, right? For the simple reason of, hey, if you've got some accounts where your growth from now on is completely tax-free versus another account where your growth is always going to be taxable, where should we pursue growth? It's an easy answer. Well, we need to do it in the one that's going to be most tax efficient. Same thing with income, right? Where do we take our low risk, and it all should work together?
Right. You mentioned income, because we talk about that a lot. Income planning, why is that so important right now?
Oh, because it's the number one most important thing in retirement, right? If you've got a solid income stream, you're winning. You're like a coach. You're going to win if you've got steady income stream. I mean, let me talk about the opposite side of that. Let's imagine running out of income in retirement. Man, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing scarier I can think of. I mean, now you show up on your kid's doorstep and you're having to ask for help.
Right.
For you've run out of money. That is the number one fear that we see every day when we talk to clients. So that's why income is so important. And so we have to start reducing risk so that we make sure we still have that income stream throughout life.
So when you mention reducing risk, and we're working so hard to protect our money, but can we still see growth potential at the same time? Can you do both?
What's that saying? You have your cake and eat it too, or something?
Yes.
Now you're asking for a lot, Aaron, right? Can we have tax efficient income and still grow the money? Well, that is so hard to do right now, thanks to our Federal Reserve and putting interest rates down at zero. You can't make anything at the bank with your CDs, money market, bonds even. I mean, it's really hard for a saver, for a retiree, to make any growth right now. So you're tempted to take more risk, too much risk. So let me caution against that. So what we do is, yes, we want to look at some options in the market, but we've also got to look off market. Okay, we've got to look off market, and a prime example here would be with these college endowment funds. I guess I've got college football on my mind. I'm talking about football and college. So these endowment funds, they do great. They make a boring 12 to 14% per year, it seems like, but they need money to run the university every year. So they look at off-market strategies, and we have access to those same things here at Bowen Financial Group.
All right. And last question, when you work your magic, Brandon, what can retirement look like for someone who does have, a dependable income?
What can it look like? It can look, if you've got that consistent, steady income, tax efficient, consistent income, and then we've reduced our risk, it just takes a load off of your shoulders, right? You're not stressed about the market. You're not asking your spouse, hey, how's our money this week?
Right.
You're not stressed about the election and what that might do to tax code and things, because you've already done the hard work. You've already put the plan into place to have consistent, steady income. Nice. We're not pursuing too much risk, but just enough. We only need to average about 4 to 6%, I think, and you'll probably have more money than you can even spend. So that's what it can look like with a proper plan in place.
Right. And that's what people at home want, Brandon. That's what we all want to do with our retirement. So, if you want to learn more about preparing for a retirement with confidence, Bowen Financial Group has a great offer for you right now for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $500,000 or greater. They are offering a complimentary pension and 401k decision guide. So this allows Brandon and his team to schedule a phone call, video call, or in-office meetings so they can speak with you personally and provide with a roadmap, analyzing where you are right now and discuss your best steps to get you ready for a successful retirement. So call or text the word guide to the number now. That's 843-285-6755. Again, that's 843-285-6755. Brandon, always good to see you, and we will see you next week. Thank you for such great
Thanks.
info.
Have a great day.